Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Charlotte 49ers, Jerry Richardson Stadium, and the fans have been filling this one up in anticipation of this clash. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game. UConn will deliver the opening kickoff, and we'll get this game going. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. So Charlotte's offense will have the first possession of the game. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be a long day.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Using his legs to buy some time. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Brown. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41.
There's a reason 3rd down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at 3rd down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. This offense has a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. The freshman able to get home with the sack.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys in a coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And he intercepts it. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
The offense lining up for a 1st down play. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And listen, the quarterback drops back. He's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure. Getting him on the ground.
He's back to throw on 2nd down. Works the middle of the field. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Robinson. He just didn't have a chance to get loose and make his way to that 1st down marker.
And I think fans get upset sometimes, like run your route past the sticks so we get the 1st down. But nice job by the defense understanding where the sticks were and forcing the 4th down.
And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. 1st down here for the offense. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Trying to escape and get it himself. On the move at the 30. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Quickly complete.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
And he'll pick up the 1st down after a tough run there.
All right, well, look, I know the defense was feeling real good about their run D coming into this one and how they've been playing up to this point, but finally, David, the offense breaks through and they finally generate something positive on the ground.
And I can't tell you how easy it is. When you're going to throw the ball consistently, and I know it, I'm going to pin my ears back and I'm going to get to the quarterback. It makes life really easy on the defensive line. But when you can have balance, now the defense doesn't know what's coming. They need more of this if they're going to be successful on offense.
From the gun, the running back has it. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
Miles ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his tight end. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. And the 49ers come to the line with a new set of downs. Leaves it with the back.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pass.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Not a lot of daylight there. Let's give him 1 to the 14. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Ellis. Touchdown, Charlotte. Made the snag and strolled his way into the end zone.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The UConn offense goes back to work. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
You know, you got to be careful when you're running the draw play because you're hoping those defensive ends get way up the field, thinking it's pass. It didn't happen that time, and the defense was able to get a negative play.
Catch in the middle, it's Robinson. Good, solid pickup on that one, and they've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Complete in the middle. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. This UConn offense really has it going. They'll keep it on the ground. Oh, it gives him the tough stiff arm. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. The big pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 1. Trying to impose their will with the run. They make the tackle, but UConn has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. They're bringing heat. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Now on 2nd down. Time has expired here in the quarter, and it's Charlotte on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. 2nd down here as they go back to work after the break. He's looking to throw. Snags it over the middle. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Caught over the middle, it's Robinson. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. It is perfect.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. The give from the gun. Picks his way ahead, pick up of 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the first down mark.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the tailback. A strong tackle and wrap-up from the junior.
You know, I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered up.
And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down.
This is a top 25 offense in college football, and I like what they do. That they can run the football on third downs when they need to. They show you right there. They've got some balance to them. They really know who they are. They have a good identity, and that's why they've been so successful this season.
He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. The 49ers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on first down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
Tackled, but he has a first down.
Well, the offense is in a really nice rhythm right now. It seems like no matter what they're dialing up, they're getting positive yards, and it just feels so good as a play caller when you know on first down you can get yards like that turning around and handing them off.
Yeah, and on the other side, you're scratching your head going, what the heck can I do here? You got to find something. The defense has got to find a way to create some momentum. Whatever they're doing right now, it's not working. So you got to keep going through that play sheet and maybe find something a little bit different that can give this offense something to think about.
Hand off from the shotgun. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
I know the passing game sells, the passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground, but it will be very successful.
Give to the back. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
They'll try to blast their way in. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Got nothing last time. Now 2nd and goal from the 3. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Charlotte.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. And he's able to locate the football, snag it out of the air. And this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And the extra point makes it 14-3. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. UConn going back to work on offense. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. A new set of downs after the completion. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. He'll come out throwing on first down. Finds his man. It's Edwards. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. And the Huskies come to the line in the hurry-up. He's going to pass. Finds his man. It's Hicks.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to be in space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space to get some positive yards.
Down to the 30-yard line where he stopped after a gain of 5, and that will be a first down. Looking to move it through the air. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man by himself. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. UConn is now threatening in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Looking for the score. And he's got it. Touchdown, UConn.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense. To be physically pounded. The run is coming. You know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front. Your guys getting the push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
Catch in the middle. It's Brown. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chain. First down for this offense. Quarterback checking off. Comes out throwing on first down. Catch inside the 25. Touchdown, Niners. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The UConn offense goes back to work. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
You've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quick that we can go to.
A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Got it in the middle. It's Robinson. And he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. To the air on first down. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. The Huskies have it with a 1st and 10. He wants to throw. And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. And it's 3rd down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. Never a doubt. So they get the late field goal right before the half and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. He's looking to throw it. He'll loft one deep down the left side. He's got it inside the 30. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6.
And I love this offense, man. Staying aggressive. Just because you got the lead, you know people can score points and punches. This offense keeps their foot on the accelerator, scores again on the final play. Now this offense has even more of a cushion going into halftime.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. And the 49ers will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. UConn going back to work on offense. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half. So now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Fires to the middle. Makes a connection. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. After that completion, move the chains. Now first down. The give out of the gun. Discards a man. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
I think one of the hardest things to do is stick to the run when it's not working. But it's those runs right there that are the reason why you have to do it, right? You can't get too one-dimensional. Keep slipping those runs in there. Keep getting a little bit of positive yards. Next thing you know, you look up and you might break one of those after you got them a little bit tired.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. From the gun, wants to pass. Gonna let it fly. He holds it in, and nobody's close. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Huskies.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And he tacks on the extra point. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time. Go right back at him. They're trying to get to him. Fires to the tight end. Got room at the 35. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. They really got things moving on this drive. 2nd play of the drive comes from the 37. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Quarterback will audible. The aerial assault continues. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. That's caught. It's Brown. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
They'll go with the running game on 4th down here. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down.
I love offenses that can just rely on their offensive line to get it done in 4th and short situations like that. Turn around, hand it off, let's stay on the field and keep this thing going.
Trying to get to him. Going to try to get it himself. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field.
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. First down sack pushes it back. Now it's 2nd down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's an unfortunate drop by the tight end there. And he's a guy they just have not been able to get him involved in this football game. We're here in the second half, and this guy still doesn't have a catch.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Quickly to the tight end.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a 4th down stop. The UConn offense goes back to work, looking for a productive play on 1st down. They'll run it from the gun. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. They'll try to pop the draw. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? They'll try to get it through the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Smith. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They got it at the 40. And the Huskies come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. A 3rd and long coming up here. They go to the draw, running with power, and he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. UConn will have to punt it away. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Off he goes at the 30. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds. They almost went end to end and housed it. Now a chance to stick it in the end zone. 1st and 10 from the red zone. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Oh, what a grab by the defense. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Some misdirection with the counter. Can't get him to the ground. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Less than a yard to go to pick up the first down. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
And it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up.
He's off to the races. The 10. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Husky. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
On the move from inside his 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Wants to throw on first down. Looking down the middle. He's got an open man. Gets enough for the first down, but not sure they'll get another playoff here in the third quarter. Time has expired here in the quarter, and it's Charlotte on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. He's going to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Now on 2nd and short after the first down completion. He's looking to throw. Finds the tight end. There to stop him at the 43, but he gets 5 and moves the sticks. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here in the game.
The 49ers will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. That last completion has him set up 2nd and short. He'll just keep slinging it. Finds his big tight end. Tackle is made after the first down. Offense walks through the line for play number 7 of the drive. Looking to go up top on first down. Finds his big tight end. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. We've reached the 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. He's going to pass on 2nd down. He's got the tight end. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Charlotte. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 9 here in the 4th. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5.
The returner is tackled down at 15. And
UConn going back to work on offense. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football, because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
Right down the middle. It's caught. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. They'll throw it on first down. That's caught. It's Hicks. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Coming after him. He'll try to do it himself.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down.
Yeah, and third and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. A first down for the offense. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. 1 more yard on this second down might just put an exclamation point on this one. Fires to the big fella. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Now on first down from the 43. He wants to throw. He lobs one high down the left side. He makes a grab. So close to that end zone, he can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense.
I love it. The offense being aggressive. They're taking a shot. Good job by the QB getting a lot of air under that ball. And how about the receiver and his ability to track it?
The offense knocking on the door. First, and he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Charlotte. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the fourth quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
And they say play to the final whistle. This offense took it to heart. Scoring late, maybe they could have wasted the clock. They made no doubt about it. This one's over.
He's looking to throw. Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2 as they extend the lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they close the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And here we go, final play of the game right here. Going up top on first down. Pocket starts to collapse. And they got him. Didn't have much of a chance on that one, and a fitting way to put a capper on this game. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working